Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video here. So, I made a mistake and may have pissed off the community again. But at this point, it's just like clockwork. Shit, it might as well be a yearly thing at this point. So a couple of days ago, I posted this YouTube post about Nero vs. Geats. At the time, I was pretty unhappy. And in a sorta over-the-top angry manner, I posted this saying, quote, I get on to check the polls and see that they ended, and in the worst possible timeline. A great event ending an actual shit pile. A garbage heap, if you will. Shit matchup and shit connections voted because look at these big ass list of connections. 3 exclamation marks. Fuck off, new video in a few days. Now, at the time when I posted this, I wasn't really expecting much. I knew I was gonna get backlash for this post. Again, this is fucking nothing new to me. What I did not think was gonna happen was it was gonna get twice as much backlash as my other ones. So I just want to make like just a quick apology here, just to say, hey, I'm sorry for being like an asshole about it. I think it was a little over dramatic, and I do think that it was a little too far on my end. Usually I'm not that aggressive when it comes to just having an issue with death metal, because I will be honest, I'm very passionate about death metal, and sometimes I tend to go a little too far, which I do admit I do fuck up on. So again, sorry about that. I'm not trying to attack people for that stuff. If you guys like the matchup, hey, good on you. More power to you. If not, more power to you as well. It is all good, you know? I've said this before in multiple videos. You can like a matchup and you can dislike a matchup. Just don't be an asshole about it. And I tend to accidentally break that rule myself at times. So like I said, I'm sorry about my post. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone, trying to like attack people for the opinion. So like, hey, it is what it is. Ultimately, though, I'm not going to take anything this personally. So, just to clarify a couple things, too. I don't hate Kamen Rider and Geats, and I do not hate Nero and Fate. I like both series. Nero's my second favorite Fate character, behind Gilgamesh. And Geats, while I'm not finished with this series, he's a really cool-ass character. I fucking love this dude. It's nice that we finally have a confirmation that Kamen Rider is just going to get an episode regardless now, instead of just guessing on when they're going to do Cat vs. Ichigo, which is next year, by the way. They're definitely doing that shit next year. And I'm also very happy that we're getting Fate finally on the show. Granted, I don't really like the way we got Fate on the show, just because of the poll shit, but at the same time, hey, we're getting Fate finally, so that's a plus. To end this video off, I would rather just talk about some positives with Geats vs. Nero, because after discussing it with some of my friends, I do think that there are some positives to this. And I'm a fair man when it comes to this stuff. At least try to be fair. Anyway, first things first is that this episode is going to be very well stylized. While I don't think Nero matches Geats' fighting style very well, you know, the gun kata stuff, I do think that it'll at least be a very flashy, stylistic episode. And another thing too is that I do think it's going to be a really cool 3D episode. I'm very confident in saying that the team has done a really good job with all the 3D episodes, except for maybe like one. Dante Clive is great. I really like Ruby vs. Maka in terms of its animation and cell shading. And translating that to Geats and Nero would be really cool to see. Or hell, maybe it'll be a Moro episode and he'll animate it. And while I do think him shushing the Golden Theater is just kind of an overplayed thing, I can at least say that there is a cool way they can end the fight. That being Geats throwing his sword into Nero's chest as he runs at her, breaking through all of her defenses, and then kicking the sword deeper into her chest, kind of like what he did with Gazer, shattering the Golden Theater and then reconstructing it on the whim. That just sounds really cool for a finisher, and I am very confident that they can pull some really cool shit off. So, you know what? I will say I am looking forward to seeing what they do with it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you all next time.